Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Road to the Philippines. Today is November 28th, 2020. Every time I work at one of my psychiatric hospitals in the Kansas City area, they give us a little sticker to show that we've been checked for, pre-checked for COVID, and they check our temperature. So each day that I work, and they give us one of these little stickers. And I thought, I'll just put the stickers on my calendar each time when I get home. I worked on that day, but for the love of me, I cannot find the sticker. It fell off somewhere. So if anybody has seen my sticker, please return it, please. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey guys. In today's video, I had mentioned in a previous video I was going to talk about things that I did to sort of prepare myself to go into the Philippines. There was quite a few things that I had to do before I got over there. Before I get to that, I kind of want to give a shout out to a YouTuber that who currently inspires me. He lives in the Philippines right now. His name is Justin, and he's got a channel of his own called Critter Hunter. And I just happened to come across one of his videos. He was actually doing an interview with a guy named Mark. Mark has his own channel. It's called Every Man Has a Story. And yeah, he just has an interesting story, and good way to get introduced to the guy is go to Mark's channel and watch the interview they had that Mark did with Justin. It's amazing, everything that he's done over the last several years. He used to live in the United States, lived in Colorado, I believe. And so he started doing some traveling back in 2010, I believe. He's currently in his 30s right now, and he's living the life, man. He's living over, him and his wife are living in the Philippines right now. I think he said he lives in a place called Darwin, something like that, near Bacong, which is next to Dumaguete. But yeah, he does a lot of underwater videotaping underwater. He videotapes these little critters out in the ocean, which is super cool. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to watch his videos, I highly recommend it. Matter of fact, I was watching him earlier today, and that's him right there, Justin. Matter of fact, that's the channel that I was watching. Every Man Has a Story. Meet the most interesting young expat to the Philippines. Super cool, dude. Hopefully someday I hope to see you in person, hopefully. That would be super cool, man. I was also watching a video of yours earlier today too, where you had donated some money or donated some food to some of the locals there, and you guys cooked up a big feast for everybody. And you had mentioned sending you an email for those of you that wanted to contribute, to that. And dude, include me in, man. Comments, put a comment in my video below on how I can get a hold of you. And dude, I want to send you some money so that I can help you out over there. I've done it in the past. I helped out a friend of mine that this guy was like a tour guide / photographer / taxi driver when we went to a small island. And when I got back from the United States, or got back to the United States, I became friends with him on Facebook. And of course, a few months later, the whole COVID-19 hit, and he was struggling over there. So, I found a way to get him some money to help him and his family out. So yeah, dude, if you could contact me, dude, I would be more than happy to help you out, serving a cause over there, man. As you can see, from panning around in my living room, I live a pretty simple life myself. I don't have a lot of furniture. There's a reason for that. And when I first moved in here, I've been here almost close to, well, March will be 3 years I moved here. I still haven't bought a couch. All I have is my recliner. My TV, as you can see, it sits on the floor because I'm just not going to buy a bunch of furniture because everything that I buy, I'm going to end up selling, or giving it away. So I don't want to accumulate a bunch of stuff that I'm going to have to turn around and end up selling, man. So yeah, I live a pretty simple life. I mean, instead of regular, like an end table, I use that chair there. That's my end table, man. My computer, which I don't even hardly use, just sits there on the damn floor. And my weight scale, there's my video equipment. That's what I normally set up whenever I'm having when I have my little video sitting in the recliner. There's my radio that I listen to every morning, sitting on another chair. But yeah, I live a pretty simple life. I don't have dining room table, nothing, because I'm going to have to end up selling it. So why buy a bunch of shit if I'm going to have to give away? But anyway, like I mentioned, there was numerous things I had to do before I went over to the Philippines. First of all, I had to get a passport. Well, I never had a passport before until last year. And it takes a little while to get one. So, I mean, if you plan on getting a passport, if you're planning on leaving anytime soon to anywhere, you better get on it. Otherwise, you're going to pay extra money to have it expedited a little bit quicker. Some of the things you're going to need be like, let's see, what did I do? I went through the post office there in Lee Summit, Missouri. The first thing I did was I picked up an application. You can just walk in there and pick up one of those. After that, it shows you and it gives you, instructions on what you have to do to get a passport. And some of the stuff that you need a copy of your birth certificate. Well, I didn't have a copy of that, so I had to go to Independence, Missouri, and there's a little office up there, and I had to get a copy. And matter of fact, I got a couple of copies, And then you also need a passport photo. They don't accept just any random photo. You can get one at the post office. I could have gotten one there, but I just want to do as many things as I could before I turn in my application, because you have to make an appointment with the post office. Because they got to go through all your stuff, make sure you crossed all your T, dotted all your I's, everything's filled out correctly. So what I did, I went to CVS Pharmacy there in Lee Summit, and they offer for a small fee. They take passport photos there. So that's what I did. And then after I got all that taken care of, then I got all my documents together. The application is not that easy to fill out. I actually had to call my mother there in Arizona to get some of the information, because I didn't have a clue as to because they asked me, where's your mother? Where was she born? I was like, I don't know where the hell she was born. I mean, you know. But I mean, it was a good thing that I called her, you know, because it did make it a lot easier filling out. Plus, you know, my mother and I, we weren't talking at the time. You know how I am, and kind of like my mother in a ways. You know, yeah. You know, whenever we get into disagreements, now you can see where I get my ways from my mother. But yeah, me and Mom, we're doing good now. We communicate all the time, which is good. And having to break down and call her to get that information from my passport is kind of what broke the ice and was what allowed us to start talking again. But anyway, I got the information from her, filled out the rest of my application. I had, you know, like I said, you have to call to make an appointment so they can set aside, you know, 30 minutes or an hour or whatever at the post office. And that's what I did. And I went there, turned everything in. I chose, let me flip around here. I chose to get the passport book. All right. I think they had a couple of different options, but this is the one that I wanted. You know, because it allows you to put more stuff in there. You know, there's a lot of empty pages in there. And let me open this up here. I'm gonna be careful because I don't want to show something I'm not supposed to. You know, identity theft and all that bullshit going on these days. But anyway, when you, you know, whenever you first arrive to the Philippines, Philippines is one of those places where you can travel where it's where it's considered visa on arrival type country. Visa on arrival, meaning you don't have to go and get a visa before you leave the United States. You can simply go over there, and whenever you arrive, they will stamp on your passport your arrival date, which mine was November 23rd of last year. And then when you exit, they stamp passport again, which this was no. I arrived October 24th. I don't know why it says November. Okay. Oh, it shows when I got there October 24th and I left November 23rd. That's what that is. But that's also that one there. That's also like a departure. It says departure visa, right? That was stamped there in the Philippines too. Yeah. So yeah, that's what they do. So that's what happened when I got over there. One of the other things that I got before going over there was that I got international driver's license. International driver permit. I got that, you know, before I had taken off too. Now, I went to AAA there in Lee Summit, the travel agency. And they got all this, you know, I was able to go in there and pay for the driver permit. It's also where I went in and I bought my plane tickets. I like doing that because, you know, I just don't trust myself going online. And I mean, you can do all this online, but I don't trust myself. You know, I don't want to screw something up, and I'd rather pay a little, you know, pay a fee or whatever and have it, you know, done right than try to do it myself and mess it up and then ends up costing me more. So yeah, that's what I did. And I also like when they print me out an itinerary. I think that's super cool. And whenever they print one out, it prints out and they give you a little folder like this and they put all the information in there. As you can see, May 19th, 2020. You know, I was supposed to have gone over and see Irene. which that didn't happen because of COVID-19. I also want to give a little update. Me and Irene are back together. Yes, yes, yes. You know, it's funny because, man, her and I act like we're husband and wife. I swear to God, we do. We fight, we argue, and oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you, God. We're getting along again. And I told her, I don't want to fight anymore, Irene, please. Because it's, like I said, it's scary whenever we fight. Because I don't, I always think it's over between us whenever we do that. I don't want to do that anymore, baby. Okay, please, Irene, I don't want to fight no more. But anyway, love you, baby. Hope to see you soon. I know it's been a while, but hang in there. We'll be together, okay? Okay. Where was I? International driver permit. Yeah. Let me open it up here. It's got a list of places that you can drive where this permit is allowed. It's all listed by countries on there. And as you can see, if I can find it here, right there is the Philippines. And again, it's got a bunch of information on there. I don't know what all that's for, but anyway, it's got a place in the back where you gotta they take a photograph and they put it in there. They put your address, your date of birth, your birth town that you were born, and your current place, where you're residing right now, and then you sign it and you're good to go. Yeah, super cool. One of the other things that AAA does, which is super cool, man. I mean, you can do this online. And I go through AAA. And you can go online and go to the travel money link, and you get currency in whatever country you want to go to. Again, I go to AAA and I do it all there, so I don't have to mess with it, and they do it for me. The exchange rate isn't the best exchange rate, but it's all right. They recommend. Gosh dang it. They recommend, that you get some cash before you leave. That way you'll have money when you get there. You don't have to mess with cash. Because one of the things that they're really super picky about, if you bring a bunch, of like $100 bills, man, I tell you, if those $100 bills aren't crisp, like they just came off the press, man, they won't mess with you. They won't exchange it and nothing when you get over there. Right? Because I guess they're afraid if there's, some markings on there or whatever, they act like, I don't know, they don't want to take any chances. I mean, I get it. But yeah, I had a hard time. I pulled like $500 out of the ATM right before I left, right? And man, we had to go to several different exchange stores before they would finally exchange it. And I went to the first one I went to, I knew what the exchange rate was, because I looked it up on my phone, and she's like, okay, I'll give you this amount of this number of pesos for the amount that you have here. And I'm like, wait a minute. I was like, that's not even close to the current exchange rate. And Irene, we just, turned around and walked out of there. We went to somewhere else, And the taxi driver took us to another place that was, I guess, maybe more reputable, I guess. And yeah, they finally exchanged it at a much better rate. Right now, I think over there, the exchange rate might be around 46 pesos per dollar. When I first went over there, it was about, it was like over 50, 51, 52, $53 per 50 pesos per US dollar, USD. And when I went to AAA, it was awful. It was like 40, I want to say 44 pesos, maybe less than that per dollar. And but I was like, screw it. I want to have pesos on me when I arrive in the Philippines. I don't want to have to be worried about not having money over there. But this is some of this is the money that I got for, the trip that I was supposed to take, in May. And I still, and here it is, still waiting, still waiting to get over there. But this is, here's the 50 peso. This is a dollar in the Philippines. The next one, oh Jesus. Next one is the, let me show the back of it. There's the back of it. That's cool. The next one is the the 100 peso banknote. And this is $2. All right. There's the front. It's got a security strip on there. Here's the back of it. All right. There's that. And the next one is the $500, yeah, 500 peso note, and it's got the seal on there, security strips. If you hold up the light, it's got the watermark. You can see the watermark on there, right? See that? Yeah. And then there's the back of it. That's what the back of it looks like. I mean, these are beautiful notes. I mean, I wish the United States put, more color in their notes. The United States got to be so damn boring. And the largest note that's available over there is the 1,000 peso note. It's got, it's got the seal on it. Plus it's got the watermark. As you can see, there's the back of it. You can see the watermark through the back of it. It's got the it's probably got micro printing on there and everything else, just like they do in the United States. But this one's worth $20. So anytime I count, when I went over the first time, I had Irene just do all the money exchanges because I didn't want to have to mess with it. I mean, it's her, her country, her money. She speaks the local language and all that, and it made it so much easier for her to do the exchange. Instead of me trying to figure it out, because I'm sitting here trying to calculate. Okay, what is that? What is that in U.S. currency? And very frustrating. I mean, there's a couple of notes I didn't get with a package. I mean, it comes in the $10 or 10 peso and 20 peso. That's like 20 cents. That's like 40 cents, right? I got some coins too. I don't think I have any here, but I had gotten some when I was over there. But but yeah, that's pretty much what you need to get over there. Passport, driver's permit. The driver's permit, you don't need that. I mean, to be honest, you don't need that. I didn't need it. I just got it in case I wanted to drive over there, but I didn't. We took taxis everywhere, or we took the tricycles, what they call tricycles, which is a motorcycle with a sidecar, or a jeepney. We traveled in a jeepney there one time. That was super cool, that was really cheap transportation. I mean, all forms of transportation are super cheap over there. You know, and the traffic is much different. Like I said in one of my previous videos, I mean, it's like bumper to bumper, man. I mean, it's just, wow. I mean, it's crazy. And, but yeah, that's the main thing that you need over there. I mean, you don't even have to get money before you go over there. You can stop at the exchange stores. They have them, you know, in the airports. You know, if you don't want to take money over there, you know, the maximum amount of U.S. money that you can take, or you know, pesos. The maximum you can take over there with you on a plane is like $10,000. You know, anything over $10,000, you got to report it through customs. You know, and they go through your baggage. So, you know, the baggage that you have as carry on, you know, or that you check in, they put underneath the plane. You know, they go through your luggage. And there's items that they don't allow. You know, there's items that they don't allow on the plane. You know, I had some Bodman body spray, and they confiscated it. I was like, are you serious? You know, because I forgot to put it in my check-in luggage. You know, and I think Irene had a bottle of perfume in there that I was, you know, I really wanted to bring it back with me, but you know, they would not allow that. But yeah, I can't wait to get back over there. Here's my refrigerator. I got my Samal Island. I freaking love that place. Oh, it's amazing. They have the most beautiful beach resorts there. Again, small island. As you can see, I love Small Island. Davao City. You see that? Davao. I love Davao. Davao City. I love Davao. Davao. Some people pronounce it Davao. Some people pronounce it Dabo with like a B. I mean, potato, you know. Yeah, this is a necklace that I got over there at one of the little souvenir shops. Yeah, let me show you what else I got over there. Real quick like. Here's my dirty clothes. There's some other stuff that I got over there. And some souvenirs that I got. And a lot of the stuff I passed out to my coworkers at work. You know, I kept everything. You know, I even kept this Dove soap that I know it's stupid. You know, Vicks. You know, she had gotten that for me because I had a chronic cough when I was over there. Imagine that. I cough all the damn time. But yeah, she bought me this, and I don't know. I still have it, and I don't want to get rid of anything that she gave me. My little Mentos. I think she was trying to tell me that I have bad breath, maybe. But she got these for me at the airport before I left. And I can't make myself eat them because those are what she gave me, you know. And there's some more souvenir stuff that I brought back, some stuff, some clothes that she modeled for me. I got some videos of her modeling those clothes. And those are her clothes. There's my lonely luggage that waiting so desperately to go back over there. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when they're going to open the borders so that I can get over there. Justin from Critter Hunters. Man, you need to do something, man, to get me over there, man. You need to talk to the president, Duterte, so I can get over there, man. Come on. And I think it'd be pretty cool if maybe someday we can hook up, have some coffee. Maybe do a live video chat on your channel. That'd be super cool, man. But yeah, yeah, I'm going to have a lot more videos coming up along the way. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing next. Maybe my next video. Gosh dang, I really need to get some editing software, because I really need to incorporate some videos that I've taken over there, some pictures and videos, and you make my channel a little more interesting. Because I know right now it sucks and it's boring, and people get tired of just watching me walk around like a damn fool, you know, or sit in my chair and stumble to try to find the words that I'm trying to get, and it's all getting all jumbled up in my head, you know. But as before, if you could please subscribe to my channel, please. Justin, man, come on. Get some of your viewers to subscribe to my channel, dude. But serious, man. Justin, try, you know, get a hold of me, man, because I seriously want to donate some money to help you guys out over there. That was super ass cool what you did over there, and I want to help. I like doing that kind of shit, man. So yes, if you could please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, share my videos, and you know, comment. Put a comment down below, okay? Good or bad. If you don't like it, tell me, hey, this sucks about your video. This is what I like about your video. Do you prefer videos where I'm sitting in my chair? Do you prefer when I'm outside driving my car? I mean, let me know what you like, what you don't like. I got thick skin, you know, I can take the criticism, whatever. You know, I work in a psychiatric hospital, man. So, you know, words aren't going to hurt me. But yeah, just, yeah, stay tuned for my next video and continue to follow me on my road to the Philippines.